Oh, I did O play, not dash play. Sorry, Max.
You killed it!
The stream. There we go.
Let me know when we're good to go, Max.
We are good.
Oh, we're good?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been prepped forever, so yeah.
Oh, fair enough. Cool. All right. To let Michael catch up, because was
Oh
absent
yeah, he missed the last one.
the last one.
Sorry.
All good. So, after being split up in Malpry, Castle went off to go and do some research, to take a look at things, but then kind of stayed out overnight and got himself a tiny bit lost in the massive island city of Malpry. Chance went and reunited with his mother, had a nice
and
breakfast, and then meandered his way back to the
meandered.
meandered. Oh gosh. Oh boy.
Took a while for something like that to happen.
I mean, longer than probably most were expecting.
Right.
Longer than it usually takes me.
Within that time, Dunko, Wrath, and Charles, they went to go shopping back at the sign of their break-in, I guess, or the place they accidentally broke in. You guys broke into, and then Charles ended up accidentally saving an old colleague of his from his college days.
I remember that now.
Iris
Ingerton.
Ingerton, thank you. Iris Ingerton, a scholar of sorts, who found his way to Malpry, supposedly to get away from a terrible relationship. Iris then approached the party, offering to introduce them to a colleague of his who had a job for some adventurers to go and retrieve a magical item that was stolen from one of his shipments from a local band of thieves or pirates. Chance then met back up with the party. By the way, it is the first day of spring. On the first day of the month, Sulak. As then Iris said, basically, Iris then told the group, well, we can get to the other side of the island pretty quickly if we take this tram system called the cart. It's a magical tram, basically, that leads in an X pattern to the 4 ports of Malpry. On your way there, you were walking down, the whole party, plus Iris, was walking down this wide street with a cobbled road down the center and dirt paths on either side, almost acting as sidewalks. As the party was walking, they were noticing there's quite a few people out and about, but they all kind of vanished or ran or moved away when a large cloaked individual in front of you pulled the hood back to reveal a stony head made of rock and earth. And as it rose its arm into the air, I don't even know how to describe it, a fist almost of earth and rock punched out of the ground underneath one of the carriages that was approaching, tipping it onto its side, breaking the front and making the horses scatter. as this individual then started to float just a little bit off the ground, with no guards in sight. What would you like to do?
I believe right before we ended, I asked if this was a normal occurrence in the city, and I think he said no.
Iris turned to you with wide eyes. I have never seen this before. Roll initiative, everyone.
Oh, boy.
All right.
Fun.
Welcome back, Michael.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, thanks. Great job, guys, for getting in trouble in a city far, far away from home.
Oh, yeah. It's what we're good at, really.
It's
Do you
really our
expect
specialty.
anything- do you expect anything less, though, honestly?
Oh, wait. I have
Um,
real dice. I have real
Oh,
dice.
yeah.
Finally. My quick wits.
I have to step out for a moment.
Okie dokie.
Okay. Can you roll initiative real quick? Oh, you did.
I
Cool.
think I did.
You did.
All right, let's see. Wow, that's good. Okay. That's 17 plus 2 is 19 for Charles.
That's good, because it's not looking great for the rest of us. That's a 7 for me, Josh.
And a 5 for me,
Yeah, I see that, man.
even with advantage.
Oof. Good start. Good start.
And that's a 21 for Castle.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Okay.
I really need to build my Steel Sentinel again. At some point.
Is it
Wait,
not like a
so-
like a recall ability like warlocks have for their stuff?
No.
Well, technically, if I can technically rebuild her, and the old one will just suddenly die. But the way I play it, I can't do that, even though that's the way the book says, because I'm playing it a little different.
Yeah.
I can just imagine though that like she's got like a homing beacon to me or something, and so like she's sailing the ocean trying to get me.
Like
Well-
like the Iron Giant with like the single bolt rolling across the mountain.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Like she'll be here in like I don't know, like 75 days.
All right. Top of the round, Castle. You see this happening as you kind of are coming out of this walking trance as you're just following along your party. You see this individual raise his hand, this carriage get blown to the side. Individuals you can hear screaming on the inside. Pedestrians are fled and gone. What would you like to do?
I asked a quick question real quick. I see
Cool.
there's an extra token right here. Who is that?
That is Iris.
Okay, I was just making sure. Okay, got it. That's what I expected, but I was like, okay, I just want to make sure I know who's around me.
He turns and stabs you. I'm just kidding.
Like halfway across the court here. No, just kidding.
What have I
okay.
missed?
Literally
I'm
nothing.
gonna,
You're good.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna pull out my two guns then, real fast, and fire two shots at him.
Okay.
So anyway, I started blasting.
You'll have a little bit of he'll have a little bit of cover from Donko in front of you if you want to move a tiny bit.
Oh, I do actually. Yeah, I'm actually gonna. Yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna move right next to Donko,
Perfect.
kind of like because I can see him through Donko, and so I'm like run up next to Donko and be like, "Hey, boom!"
Yeah. What's the range, by the way, of?
I'll have disadvantage. That's fine.
Okay.
One of these days, when I level up enough, I'm gonna get marksman. But until then,
Sharpshooter.
sharpshooter. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, whatever that is, that I
Yeah,
will
yeah.
actually be able to fire longer.
Cool. Go ahead and take your two attacks.
Okay, disadvantage on both. Got that one, and we got that one. Oh wow! Oh wow!
A 20 and an 18. Those are both really good. They both hit.
Yes.
So that
So
is 13, 14 points of damage.
yes, between magical force and psychic.
No, yeah, that's fine.
It's like, damn, what was that?
Cool. Bonus action, you good to go?
Um, yeah, I don't. Do I have something that's like? I remember I got something cool recently that I'm like, but I didn't cast any spells, so no, I don't have any bonusy stuff happening. Nope.
Okay. Cool. At the initiative count 20, a purplish hole opens up in the ground right there. And three of these
Oh no.
creatures claw their way out. They almost look made of like mist or steam, and you can hear the hissing of their bodies as they move out into the world. They are going to start flying. 5,
dear.
15, 20, 20, 5, 10, 15. Toward the overturned cart, and that will be their turn. Charles, you're up with
Awesome.
with the Dow on deck. Chance here after the bad guy.
I don't
Oh,
have
man.
good spells prepared.
Nice.
Chance must have been very distracted
I
by
have
something.
very bad spells prepared. That is unfortunate.
Very.
Alright. Oh, no, that one works. Let's see, actually. Let's see, yada, yada, yada. Okay. That works. Alright. So, well, let me just measure some distances real quick. Whoop. Okay. Charles is going to cast Hypnotic Pattern right in the center of those guys. So I need wisdom saves from all of them.
Yep,
That's-
that's definitely going to go well.
That's pretty far distance.
Oh yeah, 120 feet on Hypnotic Pattern
Yeah,
is the
pretty
range.
nice. All right, top two is an 11 and a 14. The bottom one is a 10.
Yeah,
All
those all
fail.
fail. So they are
Yeah.
all incapacitated.
How does it look as you cast?
Basically, there's... One second. Let me switch back to... Okay. Basically, there's a quick flash of kaleidoscope-like colors, and then basically they just start looking around, and they're just, like, looking up, and, like, they're hypnotized, essentially.
As you do this, there is a
Maybe
small...
quick images of clocks kind of waving in front of their faces.
I like it. You can hear a small... as the steam is just there.
Yep.
Cool.
And then I will bravely hide behind Wrath. All right.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It is now the Dow's turn.
Let me mark off that spell slot, actually. So now those guys are basically a non-problem.
What's the range?
Well, for
Okay.
the moment.
For a whole minute, actually. So 10 rounds of combat, I think we can kill them in that amount of time.
You watch as the big elemental creature pulls out this maul that is probably about the size of Charles. It turns towards you. You can see a smile cross its craggy lips as it shakes its head, snaps, and out of the ground right next to the cart, the overturned cart, crawls an earth elemental made primarily of rock and earth and
Don't like
boulders.
that.
As you hear the people inside, as the cart kind of rocks again, there's more screaming inside.
Ooh.
And then the Dow will move over here. Okay, Chance is up with Donko on deck.
Okay. Spells. Hmm. How much? I don't remember if I have any spells that are bonus action or not.
That are bonus action?
Warlocks only really get like hex and stuff, right?
Yeah, there is Hex.
Unfortunately, I did not choose that as one of my spells at first.
So it looks like the only ones that are really bonus action are possibly Armor of Agathis. No, that's a
That was an action too.
Reaction.
action.
Let's see. There's
Booming Blade, but you have to make a melee attack with that. Or no, Booming Blade's an action. My bad. Sorry, I'm getting all confused here.
It's fine. But-
What you
okay. I okay. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to start with drawing. Let's see. I don't remember if I ever said anything. I probably didn't say anything about like having my packed weapon just like already summoned and in a scabbard.
Yeah, you did. That's
Oh,
all
I
good.
did.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can just use an object interaction for that then.
Yeah, no, free action. Good to go there.
Okay, I'm gonna draw that real quick, and I will cast Armor of Agathis.
Okay.
Like,
At 5th level, which I believe gives you 25 temporary hit points, I think, right?
Yeah.
That's nice.
yeah, and if a creature hits me with a melee attack while I have the temporary hit points, then they'll take 25 cold damage.
Yep, immediately.
Oh, good thing I drew the weapon first because that has a material component. Okay, and then bum bum bum. Okay, I'm gonna I'm just gonna move around the others and start heading for uh the earth elemental along the edge of the cobble.
Okay. I believe you can move yourself. You should be able to.
Awesome. I just need a few. Okay, where's the tool for measuring distance?
So right there. So you'll be able to move there with your movement.
Oh, even with Wrath in front of me?
Yeah, I just 5 there, 10 there, and then yeah.
Okay. Excuse me, Wrath, coming through. Need to get to the people in the cart.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess that's about all I can do.
Okay. Sounds good. Donko, you're up. Wrath, you're on deck.
All right. I'm going to start out just kind of looking around at the scenario. From my sage background, do I know anything about creatures of the elemental planes?
Go ahead and make a just a straight intelligence check.
Okay. No, like, history or anything?
You can do history if you want.
History?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I have a +6, so 16.
16.
Mhm.
You know that or you've read a little bit about the elemental planes, and the beings that inhabit them don't always like to come to the material plane willingly. So you can you can suss out however you think Donko would think about that. But you
Well,
also know that if one is quote unquote killed here, they are sent back to their home plane.
which means that there's a summoner. The big guy he's also elemental in nature, right? Like a
He
Genasi or
is.
something.
Yep.
Okay. So Donko isn't entirely sure who the villain here is in this scenario. Because are they summoned for good reasons or bad reasons? I'm gonna try and talk to the big guy
Okay.
as my action. Excuse me, fellow. We don't have to, mutilate each other at this particular moment. If we could perhaps have some discourse instead. Maybe talk it out. Who knows? Could go well.
Yeah, go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Oh no. Why do I always talk?
If I had $1 for every time you
Oh,
said that during this campaign,
I know, right? Okay. 14. So,
14. Okay.
yeah.
Um, you can see the burning eyes that aren't like there's pupilless, but you just see this glow in between the rock shift towards you, and you hear a voice. I am bound to kill, to serve.
Ah.
Could you tell me who, perhaps?
There's no other response.
Darn. Well, I'm gonna
Not
use
with a
my.
14, although I will say a 14 is relatively high for you.
It is generally high for me. Um. Well, at least killing him won't kill him, and I'm gonna. Shillelagh's bonus, right? To add it to my weapon. Yeah. So I'm gonna
Correct.
shillelagh my staff and prepare for the next round.
Okay. Are you gonna move at all?
Yeah, I'll tank up front and center. Right there.
Okay.
Was that right there? Yeah.
Yep. Awesome.
And
Wrath.
I'm also gonna keep my eye out just for future of a caster, a summoner.
Okay. You also do have an action, so you can bonus a
Oh, the
dash.
talking counted as not a quick reaction. Oh,
Yeah.
cool. Then I'm gonna use my action to wild shape spore mode.
Wild shape what?
Spore mode.
Spore mode. Gotcha. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Go and throw up your radius there.
10 feet.
I think so, yeah. Okay, Wrath, you're up.
All right. So to Wrath, this first big elemental guy, does he look
Does he look what?
tough?
Buff? Oh, absolutely, yes.
Absolutely
He is
shredded.
fully made out of rock and stone, and you can see that even the bright colored vest and tunic and the things that he's wearing are kind of bulging with rockish muscle.
All right. So I'm gonna move as close as I can to him, which is actually right up next to him. I can lunge and then use my full movement.
Ah,
After I rage. So 60 movement, and then
jeez.
going to recklessly attack him twice with my big sword.
Do it. Yeah, those
23.
those definitely both hit.
So first one does 14. And the second one does 13.
Very nice.
And I'm also going to throw in a menacing attack. That fighter class. So he needs to roll a wisdom save against DC 16.
DC 16. He rolls a 5.
So
6. So what happens?
I'm doing 6 more damage on top of that. And he is frightened of me
Very nice.
until
You're an
the end of
terrible
my
person.
next. That's it.
Okay, cool. He is frightened. Have you ever seen a genie be frightened before? Yeah, neither have I. Awesome. Cool. Top of the round. Castle, you're up with Charles on deck.
Just outside of my range. That's okay. I'll run up right next to Dongo. Take 2 more shots.
All right.
The one-hit wonder right here. Let's see. One here. Oh, wait. Sorry. I have to roll again on that.
It's all good.
There we go.
So the 17 just misses.
Oh, man. Okay. That missed. And then here.
And that's in that one. Which
Yes.
does it do anything with the psychic or the psionic gun?
Nope.
Then you're good to go.
Yeah, the psionic wasn't built by me, so it's a perfect gun. My other gun, on the other hand, is problematic.
All right. Okay. Initiative count 20. Three more of these creatures crawl out. Not hypnotized.
No.
And they will make their way up here as well.
Who was he trying to kill?
Okay. Charles, you're up
All right.
with the Earth Elemental on deck.
Oh, gosh. I am looking, sorry.
You're good.
All right. I will cast Eldritch Blast. Probably. Well, let's see. What's the range on for that? I know it's far, but it's not like
I think it's 120.
yeah, it is 120. It's not that far. No, it is not. All right.
And I think most of those guys are outside your range too.
Yeah, just barely. But if I move literally that much, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then.
Oh.
Alright, Eldritch Blast, the non-hypnotized ones, we'll see how the first one does. And see if I can one-shot all of them.
Sure.
That's gonna be a not... well, maybe. Oh, no, that's fine. That's gonna be a 14 to hit?
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. So, that's a d10. And that's 1 on a D10, yeah, is 1. So that plus my charisma is 5. So 6 damage, force damage.
Okay, 6 damage on which one?
Just the top non-hypnotized one.
Okay.
Is it
He
still?
is damaged. Your Eldritch Blast flies through the mist, and you can hear it impact, and you hear a. But then the mist reforms and it steams like once again.
All right, second beam. That's an 18 to hit. And
definitely
that's a
hits.
bit better damage. That's 14 damage.
14?
Yeah.
14 plus 6. Once again, it strikes through the head, and it has a harder time refocusing itself, but it's still up.
Really? Frick. All right.
It is.
Dang. All right. That's my turn.
Strong.
Okay. It's now the elemental's turn. It is going to step up onto the cart and use an action to attempt to break into the cart. It rolls a 7 plus 8. Okay, so yeah, that does break through it.
Don't elementals get like advantage on breaking structures or something?
It does, yeah, double damage on
Double.
on objects.
Yeah.
So 8 plus 5, 12 or 13. Yeah, so it easily raises one giant hand. You can hear the wood splintering into it and more screams from inside the cart. Unfortunately, that's all this guy is able to do at the moment, but the cart is now open.
Unfortunately, yeah.
The cart is now open. Okay.
City.
It's now the Deo's turn. Dow. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Dow.
Dow.
Let's see here.
He does have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Ah, good to know. Does he need to move away from you at all, or is it just fear?
He just can't move toward me.
Gotcha.
He has the frightened condition.
He has the frighten. Okay, well, he's going to take his 2
Terrible
attacks.
disease.
He's going to take his 2 attacks on you with his maul at disadvantage. Whoa. I just dropped that. First one is a natural 1. Second one is a natural 3 for a 13. Does that hit? I don't think that's hit in a long time. Okay.
Also,
Yes.
on that second attack, since he missed, I would like to use a superiority die and throw a riposte.
Very nice.
That's how you pronounce it?
Repost, yeah.
Riposte.
Insert
Oh,
Dark
make
Souls
one
parry
melee
sound
attack.
here.
Right,
Yeah.
I was just about to say.
Go for it.
Speaking of sounds, is the
So
music on playing?
25.
It is.
25 definitely
Not
hits
here?
for another
I have it
16.
down too low.
16 damage plus a
Nah,
d8 for the superiority die. So
20
3
damage.
damage.
20 damage on a reaction. That's ridiculous.
Sweet.
Frickin' barbarians, man.
Barbarian fighter combo.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
Yeah, really. Okay. You dodge the first one, parry the second one, and then bring your sword back up, slashing it across the chest. You see rock and pebbles just spray out as a small mist or small like greenish smoke starts to curl up around where you gashed into it, as well as a couple of the other places you hit and the gunshots. Gunshot wounds. Okay, well that's his turn. He's not going to move. Okay, Chance, you're up with Donko on deck.
All right. I'm gonna try casting Dispel Magic on the hole in the ground where the creatures are coming from.
Nice.
All right. What's the range on that?
120 feet.
Is it really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and
So-
roll a spellcasting ability. So this will be cast at 5th level.
Right. So the target spell, if it's 5th level or lower, then it's automatically ended.
Okay,
But higher than that, then I'll have to roll.
you have to roll.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll a spellcasting ability check. So roll d20, add your charisma,
Okay.
and tell me what you
So-
get.
So I should be able to just tap the charisma modifier.
Yeah.
If that will go through. Seriously?
Oof.
You reach your consciousness out to whatever this portal is, and you can feel almost there. But then the spell backfires, and your consciousness or your not consciousness, your control over your dispel magic breaks, and the portal is still there.
Dang it.
I will say it is a 6th level
Ooh,
spell.
All right. Bet.
6.
Okay.
Some serious magic users. Got it.
Okay, well. Alright. So I'm gonna use my item action to pull out my other scimitar.
Yeah.
And I'm going to, well, let's see, since that failed, how far away? I already used my action, so I can't just dash. But I can use my feline agility trait
Ooh.
to move double my speed.
Yes,
And-
you can.
Let's see.
Yeah,
With
and as
60
long as
feet?
yeah, 60 feet. Let's stay a bit away from the. There's still the cart to worry about anyway. All right, that shouldn't. Okay. Oh, dang it, where was that? Yeah, right there. Okay. Right about there.
Yep.
Okay. And that was all I can do, huh?
Unfortunately, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Donko, you're up with Wrath on deck.
All right. I'm gonna point my staff at the big guy. I'm gonna cast Geist on him. So I place a magical command on the creature that I can see within 60 feet of me, which I believe he is.
Oh yeah, easily.
Yeah. If the creature can understand me, he must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw or become charmed for the duration.
Okay, does he need to make a save?
Yeah.
Wisdom?
Yep.
He rolled a 10.
Plus.
He rolled a 10.
Oh, he failed. So he has to do whatever I command him, or he takes 5d10 psychic damage if he refuses.
Wait.
is charmed.
What spell was that?
Gaius.
Isn't that like a minute spellcasting time?
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. I thought it said lasted 1 minute. It takes a minute to cast.
Okay.
Shoot.
Sorry.
It sucks.
You can
Hey,
take
Max, come on.
That's more you got somebody and you're trying to interrogate
an
them
interrogation
kind of spell.
thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Darn.
Or you need a
What I want
temporary
to
ally.
do. Then instead, I'm gonna cast Detect Magic to find the source of the caster of these summons.
Okay. So within 30 feet of you,
Mm-hmm.
you cast detect magic. You can sense. How far is he away? Oh no. You can sense Charles's magics and Castle's magics and Wrath's magic items and things. Other than that, you don't sense anything.
I'm gonna start running around.
Okay.
Relation, Donko would assume this side. So 5, 10, 20, 25, 30, right?
Okay. You rush over there, and now you can sense the strong elemental magic that is the Tao. Other than that, nothing.
No, nothing. It's going the way I wanted it to. That's my turn then. So that's an action.
Okay. Wrath, you're up.
So I'll go ahead and swing twice more at him with my great.
Go for it.
Nice.
Ooh. 20 and a nat 20.
Yeah, no, they both hit. So that is going to be okay.
You only double the first attack dice, right?
First
Yeah.
2, so since it was a total of 3, it turns to 6. Plus 4
6
plus 2.
plus 4
12.
is yeah. So 12 and 14, so 26 more damage.
And
Do you have
then
do you have brutal critical yet?
don't know. I don't think I'm
Dang.
gonna get that because I'm going fighter.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna use an action twice more.
Okay, go for it.
24 and 22.
Yeah, no, both hit, definitely.
So 17 damage and 15 damage is 32 plus 26 is 58.
That's a lot of damage. 32, you said? Okay. You're starting to carve chunks out of this guy, and you can see the green mist is now just encompassing this elemental Jin. He's looking pretty hurt. Okay. After Wrath, Iris snaps out of his shock for a sec, and he's going to rush up next to Charles, just like the good old days, eh?
I don't
And he's
remember our
going-
pranks going this bad.
And he's going to cast Fireball.
Whoa, alright.
Wizard.
Oh, right, he is a wizard. No, wait. No, he's a sorcerer, I think, actually. Now I think about it.
Can sorcerers do fireball?
Oh, yeah.
He's going to cast it.
I don't remember. I don't have my notes up. Josh knows.
So Josh, the owl, is no longer frightened. Didn't use another menacing on him.
Okay. Good to know. Thank you. He's going to cast it in the center of those mephits. So
Those meth heads?
like mephits, whatever you want to call them. Mephits just remind me of like the me guys. Anyway. Okay, so the top 2 are incapacitated, top 3 are incapacitated, so they all automatically fail, I believe. The bottom 3, that's a no, and a nope. Okay. 8d6 damage. Uh, 8, 17, 20, 20? 28, yeah, no, they're all gone. Oops. You hear this deafening explosion, just this as the fireball lights up this central area, leaving nothing left in its wake. Barely missing you, Chance.
Oi, watch out where you're pointing that thing.
You can feel the heat just rush past you.
There's a few singed whiskers and hairs in the air.
Just a few, yeah. But he then turns to you, Charles, smiles, and let's finish this, eh?
Yeah. Wow. All
Castle, Castle, you're up.
Wow, that was incredible. Wait, so this guy that Wrath is taking on is still bad, right?
Yes, and he's
Okay.
looking pretty hurt.
Oh, sweet. Okay. Now, come up this way then. Just like following Donko. And I'm gonna put 2 bullets in him, and this time I get to do normal
Go for it.
because he's in point blank range.
Yes, he is.
But that didn't hit, and that didn't hit. Oh, great!
They both do hit, but they just sink into the rock and do unfortunately no damage. Anything else, Mike?
Nope, that's my turn right there.
Okay. Initiative count 20. One of these creatures crawls out. He's, instead of being smoke and steam, you can see him kind of crawling out and then melding with the dust underneath. Seems to be a different kind of elemental creature. And he is actually going. It's going to look around and then come straight at you, Chance.
All right.
Take it. Actually, no. It's going to make a. It's going to start inhaling and release this cloud of dust. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
A dexterity saving throw.
And that's
Also, well, that's a good roll.
You manage to cover your eyes real quick as this dust is aimed for your face,
I can see it.
and you are not blinded for the next minute.
Oh, that's good.
The creature then just kind of hisses at you and holds its ground. Okay, that's its turn. Charles, you're up with the elemental right after the earth elemental after that.
All right. Charles will move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Now, this range of... That is unfortunate. All right. That is extremely unfortunate. Charles is going to cast Hex on the Dow, because he's the only one in reach, and
Okay.
then cast Eldritch Blast. I'll give him disadvantage on dexterity checks, we'll say.
Okay.
So, to hit the first beam, that's a 12 to hit.
That misses.
Yeah, I figured. And the second beam is a 26 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, I figured. So that'll be 7 force damage plus 6 necrotic damage. So 13 damage total.
13 damage total.
And that'll be Charles's turn.
All right. Your blast breaks out one of his shoulders. You can see the mist rising heavily from that area as his arm kind of goes limp for a second, and then he just kind of muscles it back up. Okay, it is now the Earth Elemental's turn. He's going to crawl over closer and make an attack on each of the occupants within this carriage.
Oh, goody.
The first one hits. The second one also hits with a 20 and a 16.
Rip.
Alright, so first one he deals 9 plus 5 is brain work, please. 14. The second one he deals 15. You can hear shouts and screams from the inside as you can see this giant earth elemental barely keeping astride this carriage, just slamming its fists into whoever's in there. Okay, it's now the Dow's turn. Let's see here. He's going to turn towards Wrath, smile, and go, "A little taste of your own medicine." He's going to cast Phantasmal Killer on you.
Oh, frick.
What is your worst fear right now? What is Wrath's
Horses,
worst fear
right?
right now?
It. Oh,
Horses.
right. It's generalized. He has to make a save first, though, doesn't he?
I know, I'm just asking for
Oh.
my own,
Oh, okay.
my own.
Yeah.
Horses.
Still see horses? Okay, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
He sees horses.
No,
Seahorses.
seahorses.
Oh, sea horses. That's your worst fear?
You wouldn't. You
I
weren't
don't
in
wanna
the
talk
dream,
about it.
so you wouldn't remember, I think.
No, that's true, yeah.
Yeah.
Or you...
And I rolled
You,
a 7.
he waves his hand in front of your face, and all you see is
So loud.
him shatter into a million seahorses as they all
No.
are barbed with these spikes and these creepy little mouths or whatever it's called, and they start to surround you. You are now. Wow, that is very loud.
Yeah, that one really cranked it up.
Yeah. You are now frightened. And at the end of each of your turns, you need to make another wisdom saving throw or take some damage. Okay. The Dow will then to start moving in that direction, kind of hovering. Wrath, you do get an attack of opportunity with disadvantage because you're now frightened.
$20 to hit still.
Yeah, no, that still hits. That's ridiculous. 18
18
points of
damage.
damage. As he turns, you realize what's happening. And slash across his back, and you hear a as it made impact pretty heavily. Okay. That's now the Dow's turn. Okay. Chance, you're up with Donko on deck.
Okay. Chance is just gonna make. Hold on. I was gonna. Okay. Yeah, Chance is just gonna take a dash action right towards the Earth Elemental.
Okay.
That was. Yeah, right there.
Okay. You rush up, and you can hear a woman's voice within the carriage. Please help us! And then another man's voice. Get back, beast!
Okay. Not quite in reach yet, so I'm gonna do a. Oh, where is it? Okay, I'm gonna use my bonus action to use Hexblade's Curse on the Earth Elemental.
Aha. All right. Very nice.
And then I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast.
You already used your action, unfortunately.
I thought the curse was a bonus action. Oh, I dashed.
Yeah.
It's too late to take that back, isn't it? To make it. Dang it!
Unfortunately, I think so.
Well, I guess that's all I can.
Okay.
I guess the only thing I can do now is to shout at the Earth Elemental and say, "Hey, pick on someone your own size over here."
All right, I like it. For fun, go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Ooh.
Okay.
See if you can get this thing's attention. Okay, that is noted. Good to know. Okay. Donko, you're up. Wrath, you're on deck.
I was gonna do something cool, but then I realized these guys are made of stone, so it literally doesn't affect them. Shoot.
Gee willikers.
Shoot. What's the range on this? 90 feet? Okay. I am going to move up as much as I can. So right up there. And I'm going to call an elemental of my own. Oh, casting time 1 minute again. Dang it. They always get me with that. Okay, I'm not doing that. Shoot. Yeah, you know what? Why not? We'll do that. One action. There we go. Alright, I'm casting Confusion on the Stone Elemental.
Confusion. All right.
Yeah. 1 minute. Blah, 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 blah. Each creature, blah, blah, blah. Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. That is a straight to 9.
Okay, that fails. So he is now confused, and on his turn, he rolls a d10 at the start of each turn to determine its random behavior.
All right.
Wait, is Confusion a 10-foot radius?
Well, yeah,
It
but
is,
you can
but I can-
probably reach to make it so it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Easy enough. You guys are practiced enough with spells that you can angle things correctly. All right, very nice.
Oh, the song just gets louder and louder and louder.
Yeah, really though. Wrath, you're up.
Question.
Answer.
Daily double.
While I'm raging, I can't cast spells.
Correct.
Does casting a spell from a weapon count as me casting the spell?
Yes.
It
Okay.
does. That's Jim.
You can
Oh.
drop your rage if you want to cast it, but that's up to you.
I voluntarily drop the rage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do that. And then I'm gonna cast spell magic on myself. Get rid
Ooh.
of the frightened.
All right.
Through my great axe.
Through your great axe. Right. Okay.
By the power of Grayskull.
So that will cast it at a 3rd level spell. It is a 4th level spell that has been cast on you. I need you to roll. You know what? Roll a strength check. Because you drop your rage, you don't have advantage.
Team.
15 is enough. You drop your sword, pull out your axe, and cast the spell, flexing those muscles in your body that can feel that rage, and you just push, or feel the fright, the fear, and you push it out. You push that fear out of your body. And it dispels the spell. Okay.
And then
Does anyone
bonus
else
action, I'm gonna rage again. Can I do that?
You know what? Yeah, sure. Why not? Good turn.
Anyone
You
else
don't
watch Doom Patrol yet?
No.
Oh, never mind. My reference is lost then.
Oh.
It's gonna make a commentary based on the show.
On what show?
Doom Patrol.
Oh. Hmm.
You guys should watch it. Anyway, go on.
Wrath, you want to move at all?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna move toward him. Oh, totally.
All right. After Wrath, it is Iris's turn. Iris is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Walk right back up next to you, Charles. And seems like you've learned some new tricks of your own. It's kind of fun to see you casting them spells and slinging those arcane things.
Oh, yes. It took years of practice, I'm sure.
I'm sure. And he'll cast. What's the range on? Oh, yeah. Well, maybe. Oh, yeah. He'll cast Magic Missile.
Oh.
Yeah, boy.
At 1st level on. Because he doesn't have much more. On the Elemental. Well, that is. Two damage plus 3, so 5 plus 3. He does 8 points of damage to the Earth Elemental as these darts appear around it and strike it. Okay, that is Iris's turn. Castle, you're up.
Sweet.
You got this turn.
Yep, that's where I'm going. Get a little while of a back brace and fire 2 shots right at him.
Go for it.
Okay. Let's do this. There we go.
There it is.
There we go.
Total of 19 points of damage as both of them The little laser strikes into it, and you can see the eyes go wide for a sack of the Dow. He's very hurt.
Never thought of magic tech, huh?
All right. Okay. Initiative count 20. Two of these creatures start crawling out. These ones made of ice. And they're going to. This one's going to rush up and attack Wrath. You know what? They're all going to rush up and attack Wrath. The one on the left, the Dust Mephit, has advantage because he's flanking for a 21 to hit. You take 3 points of slashing damage, reduced to 1 point,
What?
and 2 points of cold, or no, 2 points of no, that was it. Just the one. And then the other two are going to go at you, and they both miss with crappy strikes. Okay, it's now Charles' turn
Awesome.
with the Earth
Charles.
Element on deck.
Will 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 30 feet movement. Charles is going to shoot at Big Dow.
Okay.
Alright, so first
Get to it.
attack with Eldritch
to it,
Blast. That's a 27 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
I'm also going to expend a use of Chaos Incarnate, which I believe. Okay, yeah, I have 4 uses.
Oh, there's that audio machine. Can't have battle music
So,
without it.
D10, which is 8 plus 5 is 13 force damage, plus 4 necrotic makes it 17, and then a D8 of a random damage. 1. So, acid.
Acid, all right.
1 acid damage, so a total of 18, unless it's resistant to one of those specifically.
Oh, it's not. How do you want to do this?
Really?
Really?
Oh.
He had 12 points left.
With Chaos Incarnate, I want it to be basically a hole in the chest that's like slowly disintegrating and just melting it, essentially.
That's awful.
As
I love
you,
it.
As you fire your shot off, you can hear the Tao start to chant something in a language that I don't think any of you understand. But it's cut
I
off.
speak a lot of languages.
I'm pretty sure Donko speaks Primordial, actually, unless it's not
I speak-
Primordial.
A lot of languages, so...
It's Terran, which I'm not sure exactly. what
Terran is a
covers.
dialect of
Ah.
Primordial.
Okay. Well, you can hear him start to say something about returning home as it's cut off abruptly with a hole directly through the chest. And as the acid starts to eat away at the rock and the stone, quite quickly, the body just disintegrates into crystalline powder. You can see the maul ding, 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 slams on the ground, and it's gone.
Oh, it's Maul still there. That's awesome.
Combat loot.
For my other Eldritch Blast, I'll just aim it at the Earth Elemental.
Okay.
That's a That's a 25 to hit.
Oh, 25. Yes, that definitely hits.
And so it's just a d10, but that's 9, so it's 14 force damage, and that's it.
Okay.
And then as a bonus action, I'll move my hex onto him.
Okay. Awesome. Okay.
That'll be my turn.
Okay. It's now the Earth Elemental's turn. It's going to continue.
He has to roll a d10.
Right. He does.
He is confused.
He's confused. He rolls a 5. What does that do?
5 is the creature doesn't move or take action.
Huh.
Just stands there.
You can see the Earth Elemental in the position of taking another attack. Just stays there. Doesn't move. Doesn't breathe. It just stays there. Well, that's its turn. Okay.
Blessed confusion.
It would be the Dow's turn, but the Dow's dead. Chance, you're up. You can wreak some havoc on this thing.
Okay, so how is it positioned on? Is it on top of the cart or next to it or what?
It is on top of the cart, but you can easily reach it from underneath. The cart's only maybe 4 feet tall because it's tipped over on its side.
Okay, well, is it in a position where it looks like it could tip over if force was applied?
You're not sure.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna have to go for it, I guess. I'm gonna close the remaining distance and use my action and bonus action to attack with my packed weapon twice and then the offhand attack.
Okay, go for it.
So
I will say from this vantage and everything, you will have advantage on both of those attacks.
Okay. So let's see. I think I got this set up correctly. That's first one, second one. Wait, did the second one show? No, the second one did not show up. Oh, it did show up. Okay. And here's the offhand one.
Wait a second. So we'll just take the first one there, which I believe looks like a natural 20, even though I see 9. Why am I seeing 9?
Subtracting 20 in the formula.
Why is it?
Oh, probably because...
Oh, I probably did something wrong with the critical
It's okay.
range.
It's okay. We know it's a nat 20 there. Or at least a critical for you, because you do crit on 19.
Just add 20 to any of those and you'll get the number it should be.
Yeah, so that's 29 to hit that first one. And did you just roll 2 natural 20s?
He did.
Yeah, the second one is on the offhand weapon, it looks like. So
Yeah,
20.
no, that's fine.
So 29, 26, and 29 were all the hits.
Do you get 2 attacks?
I have the Thirsting Blade Eldritch Invocation, so I can
Okay,
attack
yeah.
with my packed weapon twice.
Yeah, no, all 3 of those hit. 2 of them
Alright.
are natural 20s. Okay, so dang. So that's 8 plus 10. So the first one is 18 points of damage. Plus 12 is 30 points of damage. Plus 8. 38 points of damage. Total there. That was nice. Oh, and I believe you get... because
I calculated in the improved packed weapon and the Hexblade's Curse for the packed weapon.
Right. You also get it for your. I think it's whenever you hit a creature, isn't it?
For the Hexblade's Curse.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's calculated into the regular scimitar as well for this attack.
Oh, it doesn't look like you did it. So
It doesn't.
no, we'll add 5 to that as well. So that's 8 plus 5, so another 12. So 42 points of damage.
Oh wow.
Vicious.
Nice. You just lay into the back of this creature as you're just carving chunks off with not only a magical scimitar but a regular one as well.
Does that have a resistance to the regular scimitar?
You know what? It might. It does. Yes. So you're right. Yeah. So that would be 6 points. So still decent chunk of damage. Awesome. Is that your turn?
Well, that was my action and bonus action. So
And 5 feet of your movement. So
no, I'm not
You're
that.
good?
That's
You're good?
I'm good.
okay. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna help my wife out real quick.
No worries.
Oh, dang it! I already said that was it. I just barely had the idea of having chance like jump up onto the. Well, but he has advantage where he is right now, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he said you still have movement, right? You could probably still do that.
Quite the play right there. That was quite the play.
Yeah. Thanks.
Takes bets.
I think I need to adjust some of the spells that I bring. Almost everything I have doesn't affect elementals at all.
That poor first big elemental didn't even land a hit.
Yeah, we wrecked him.
Health.
You know, I'm actually not sure how the crit range field works in Roll20 on the character sheet.
How the what?
The crit range works, like how I'm supposed to format it if I wanted to act on a 19 and a 20.
If you hit,
There's
go to-
there's somewhere, I think.
there's on the gear. If you click there, there is an option. I was looking at it the other day. Hold on. If you click on the gear, it brings up all like the modifiers you can automatically apply. Oh, here it is.
Right.
Crit die roll and crit range. They're on the right side near the top.
Okay, but do I write it like 19-20?
I don't know.
I'm not
I
certain.
think
either.
it's just I think because of the way that the slider there looks, you can just do 19 and it'll crit on both.
Wait, slider?
Yeah, like if you look at crit range, there's like a little up and down arrow, which indicates it's individual numbers probably. So if you just do 19, I think that's how it'll work.
You know, all of a sudden, I'm not sure if I'm looking at the same thing anymore.
It's
It's
the little gear right next to spells.
Oh, okay. I have not looked at this field before.
Yeah, it's where you can put all like the beat modifiers and stuff like that. And it's on the right side near the top.
Okay. I think I'll just leave that alone because the 19 only applies with the Hexblade's Curse.
Makes sense.
Night has ended.
You might be able to add it as a modifier to the weapon, actually.
Yeah, that's why I tried doing. Here, what if I just leave it as a 19? Yeah, I'll try having it just as a 19 for the future. Okay, yeah, we'll just try that next time.
Oh, yeah, there is on the weapon. There's actually a crit range modifier you can apply individually.
Oh, yeah, that's why I decided to just leave it as 19 and try that later.
Yeah. Interesting. I learn something new about Roll20 every week.
Nice.
Can't wait to forget it all when we move to Foundry.
Foundry makes it a bit easier.
Quite a bit, yeah.
How are we moving to Foundry, by the way?
As
ASAP.
soon as Josh is ready, which means it could be any next week potentially if we're meeting again.
Oh, Sleepy Cobbler went live. What?
I've been live, dude.
Thanks, Twitch. I know, someone just told me.
All right, sorry about that.
No worries.
I believe that was Chance. Donko, you're up with Wrath on deck.
All right. There's a couple of elementals right there, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I want to go crazy with spells. Oh, that portal is still up. We haven't dispelled it. I'll try doing that. I'm gonna
Yeah, I
dispel
tried
it
to
at
earlier.
level. So I still have to roll from 5th to 6th, right?
Correct.
Okay. And it's a
For you, it's a wisdom saving throw. Or wisdom
wisdom
check. Sorry.
Okay. Ooh, let's use chaos. Chaos.
You need to get
Oh.
a 16 or above.
Definitely 17 from the die, and then plus whatever.
You reach out and you can feel this crazy elemental power swirling within this purple vortex, and you immediately just nope, and you yank it away,
That's enough of that now.
and it goes dead.
All right.
Okay. And I'm gonna keep on walking. I want to get to the cart.
Okay.
Yeah, right up front there.
By the way, I know this shows horses. There are no horses around. They've scattered to the winds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I remembered that.
Cool. Okay, Dunko, that was good. Wrath, you're up with Iris on deck.
So I'm gonna attack with my great sword. Actually, my great axe, the Wrath of Brath, because I'm holding it. The left dust elemental or whatever it is.
Sure. Yeah, that
50 to
hits.
hit for 9 damage.
9 points of damage to the dust method. Okay. You
then
pass
I'll
your
attack
axe. You pass your axe through it, and it almost goes through without any resistance, except there's just a little bit of as it recoils from the damage.
One more.
Okay.
16 to hit.
16 hits.
And this is awful damage. 8 damage.
8 damage is enough. As you cleave it through, the dust just settles to the ground, leaving a little pile.
That's it.
Okay. Iris is going to run right back up next to you, Charles. You just keep getting away. Why are you walking so much? We're supposed to be in the back, right? The spellcaster's in the back. And he's going to cast Firebolt at the Ice Method here. Ooh, that actually hits. So he deals 4 points of fire damage. Or 2, but it seems like the Ice Method is vulnerable, so it takes 4. Okay. And he turns back to you. You're gonna have to regale me with all the details of what you guys have been through, as you seem like you've got a good group here.
Thank you. I'll get back to you on that.
Okay, Castle, you're up.
So I'm up, and there's still this golem over here.
Yep. There's the Earth Elemental there, and then a couple of Ice Methods.
Right here.
Yeah.
Just chilling.
Oh.
Aha.
I'm gonna come right over here then.
Okay.
I'm gonna pop myself down next to Iris and fire up 2 shots at this guy.
Go for it. Yeah. Awesome. With both shots, the first one blows off a chunk of the ice on it that forms its head. And the second one, you can hear it screech as it just kind of melts into a pool of water. Quite satisfying, actually. Okay.
What
Charles-
happens when? Oh, let's go into ice.
Did you say Charles?
Charles, you're up, yeah.
All right. Same story. That's a 19 to hit.
The Earth Elemental?
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. So that's gonna be 13 force damage plus a d6, which is 1 necrotic, and then I'm gonna expend another Chaos Incarnate charge.
Okay.
Deal 8
Chaos.
something damage.
8. Is that thunder?
That is thunder damage. So that'll be 13 plus 1 is 14 plus 8 is 22.
It has vulnerability to thunder.
It does?
That's freaking hilarious.
I mean, it makes sense, but that's amazing.
So, 16 points of thunder damage, plus what else?
So 16 points of thunder damage plus 13 points of force and 1 point of necrotic.
Wow, okay. So, was that 30 points of
Yeah.
damage on the first attack?
16
Plus
plus
14.
14 is 30, yes.
Jeez.
So that was the first attack. Second attack. That's a 15 to hit.
That misses.
Alright, okay. Then the other one does not hit.
Okay. The other one goes wide and dissipates into the air as Iris kind of looks over at you. I think you missed.
Well, the first one hit. Did you not?
Okay, it is the Earth Elemental's turn. Is it still confused? How long does confusion last?
Does it get
I
to redo
think
its save?
I don't. They didn't say anything about it. Let's review. Confusion. It lasts for 1 minute, as long as I'm still concentrating.
Oh, it's right after the table.
Did I cast a spell? I cast a spell magic. Is that a concentration? Oh,
No.
it's instantaneous. Okay. Mine must have seen the wisdom or is affected for a full minute. Yeah.
At the end of each of its turns, an affected creature can make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
Okay,
wait,
so
the bottom
last
there.
turn, let's just say last turn it did fail, just so you know. So then this turn, it's going to roll its. It rolled a 4. Oh, of course it doesn't take move or take actions again. Gosh dang it. I wanted to kill
Kind of standing
someone.
staring into the wind.
And then its wisdom save is a natural 19. It is not confused anymore. Finally.
Brutal.
Okay. Well, okay, fine. Chance, you're up.
My turn. Okay, I
With Donko on deck.
Word.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hit it again with the attacks, and I
Okay.
think I figured out the crit range while you were gone earlier.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Okay, let's see if it works.
Wow.
Some good rolls.
Another crit. However, you rolled a 1 on the damage die.
Rip.
Unfortunately.
Oh,
So it's 12 points of damage. That's fine. So we don't do the roll twice. We just double the first die.
oh,
So that's
for
yeah, for crits. So 1. So double that to 2 plus 10 is 12 points of damage plus 11 points of damage is 23 plus another 4 for your
regular scimitar.
regular scimitar because it's halved. That'd be 27 points of damage.
Okay, I think, and I think at this point, Chance will probably, is there room to hop up onto the cart to be level with the elemental?
It's going to be a little precarious, but you can do it, yeah. Go ahead and make an athletics check for me.
Okay.
Yeah, easy enough. You hop on up there, and you can get kind of right next to the elemental as you can see it kind of move its quote-unquote head to kind of clock that you're there, up on top there.
All right. That's all I'm doing.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna say one more thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, me. You better pay attention to me, you little big creature.
Little big.
I love it. Donko, you're up.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna roll on up to where the party's happening and give him a solid Bonk Supreme Booming Blade Edition remix.
Real quick, is Shillelagh a concentration spell?
No, it's just a action cantrip, lasts a minute.
That's why it's so amazing. Okay, go for it.
Shillelagh's the best ability that ever was.
That's ridiculous.
Okay.
Oh,
It's
you
been a while
do-
since I've made a melee attack. I'm trying to remember.
You're doing Booming Blade too?
Yeah. So Mega Bonk. Symbiotic Shillelagh is a D20 plus Wisdom plus 1. Okay. Not great. 15?
15 misses.
Oof. Booming Blade increase it by any amount?
Nope.
No, I just whiff it.
You
Get over
do.
here.
I will say you do hit, but you just hear a crack as your hands are like vibrating with your staff. Okay, that is unfortunate. Okay, Donko, that is you. Wrath, you're up. You got one more of these ice mephits sitting here.
And I'm just gonna go ahead and throw both my attacks into it.
Go
Wrath
for
of
it.
Wrath.
By the way, you do notice that because the portal's gone, the mephit just kind of is staring into the distance. Or as the portal faded, it just kind of stopped moving and is just kind of staring into the distance. So your attacks for this one have advantage.
Those
Oh, they
were
have
free
advantage
attack
anyway. So yeah, they both hit. Oh gosh, with that amount of damage, yeah, no, easily enough. You crush this thing into a puddle of slushy water.
It died in 37 damage?
Easily, yes. The thing's got what, 17? 21.
Sweet.
So
I'll use my movement. That's it.
okay. Very nice. Iris is up. He's gonna kind of shift to the other side of Charles and go. Let's see if I can hit this time, Charles.
Good
Gonna
luck.
cast fire bolts. I gotta hold on a sec. Of course. You can see a small little ball of fire in his hand as he aims and shoots it towards the elemental and hits the carriage, one of the wheels, and starts a small fire. He goes,
Nice shooting, Texas.
where's that? Who's that?
I don't know.
Okay, well, that's his turn. Castle. Oh, good, you're back. You're up.
Wait, is it my turn?
Castle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's going to be disadvantage, but that's okay. So I'm going right there. Okay. Okay, thank you. Perfect. And I'm going to fire at that big old golem guy.
Go for it.
2 shots. See about these 2 shots of whiskey. Oh, with disadvantage, so I got to roll that again. Sorry.
You're good. 17 just hits
Oh, sweet.
for 14 damage with that one. Hey, Castle, how do you want to do this?
Oh yeah.
Does he have a weak spot at all? Is his core showing?
There is no core. There's this thing
Okay.
it's you recognize it not as a golem, but as a full blown elemental.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
So when it comes to weaknesses, you're not sure exactly. Your expertise is in golems and in constructs. This is just earth and rock that have been animated, basically.
I'm going to, when I shoot, it's a hollow point magic bullet that kind of ruptures out.
Very nice. And as you do, you hit apparently some sort of sweet spot as this golem who has been stuck for the last couple of turns with his fist raised just ready, he just crumples little by little as it just falls completely apart. Chance?
I don't know. I was just wondering if any of those pieces did start trying to crumble into the cart, if it's possible to use a reaction to bat them away or something.
Oh yeah, easily enough. You can. You're right up there, right up against this guy, and as some of these rocks start to tumble in, you reach in and catch it and roll it out instead, so that it doesn't fall in.
Okay.
Yeah, easily enough. As the elemental fades and everything goes quiet, you can hear a voice, a couple of voices from inside the carriage. Chance, you especially. You hear a woman crying and whimpering, and a man going, "Hello, this stupid rock thing. Looks like it's moved on. Oh, gone. I'm gonna." And you can see now a head poke out of the carriage. Not what you were expecting. You see a lizard folk, head shaped like a lizard, like a some sort of lizard, hair kind of slicked back in this red mane of hair, wearing extremely nice nobleman's attire, kind of a purple undervest with a black jacket over it, a little roughed up and a little torn from being attacked a couple of times, but generally okay. He's holding this cane, and he kind of puts the cane out, puts his head out. Oh, where did? Who are you?
Like,
Friend or
calm
foe?
down.
Friend or foe?
Friend.
You as you
I'm
go.
gonna lower my swords. Friend.
Well, that's good to hear. Okay, and he climbs out next to you, reaches down, and helps out another a female lizard folk, in a nice kind of maroon colored dress, and you can see her kind of looking around with trepidation as she peeks her head out. Are they all gone? Whatever that was.
Yes and no. The
Oh.
killers are gone, the summoner is not.
Oh, you're interesting. Sorry,
Yes,
I
I am
don't
made of wood.
mean to stare. And she crawls out and kind of climbs down next to the other one.
Chance helps her down part of the way at least, after a moment of forgetting matters.
Easy enough. You guys are now, with initiative being gone, the combat seeming to be dissipated for the moment. The male lizard folk looks around, sees the piles of dust and rock and different things around, and goes, "Well, this seems to have been quite a fun battle. I would love to hear." Oh, first off, sorry. And he kind of looks around and, where are my guards? They got held up back a ways. And at this point, you do see a couple of individuals running down the street at full force, trying to get to you. And this, you can see a couple of an elf and a human just kind of running as fast as possible, full, like, not plate mail, but like a breastplate on, holding spears, one holding a sword, running up, my lord, and getting very, very winded trying to reach these two. The lizard folk looks up. Oh, there they are. Perfect. Right, down to business. Who are all of you?
Passerbys, frankly. More importantly, who are you and why were these things trying to murder you in the middle of the street, in the middle of the day?
It's common occurrence for us, really. We're, and the lady kind of swats him. My brother here is a little overexcited about this event. Our apologies. I am Lady Biaka. And this is my brother, Lord Okaralux. We are the superintendents, the stewards over Eastport. and our Lord Locks goes call me Locks. That's easier to say. And yes, we are the heirs of that title, I guess. I always really wanted to be out adventuring, but family matters and such. And once again, Lady Bianca swats him across the chest. I need to curb his temper, or his spirit. Okay, well, please, who are you? Why? It was lucky you were passing by, but please let us at least get your names. We don't recognize you lot, and we're and she looks at Iris, and I do recognize him, but only passing by. Please tell me your names. Who are you all?
Well, I am Donko. These are my compadres.
Wrath.
Ants.
Nice to meet you all.
So at your service.
Castle. All right, another of the Warforged. Interesting. There are not many around here. Just every so often, a ship carries one, and
You know of many like me?
just every so often, there's one captain of a ship, metallic, similar to you, who we do business with every once in a while when they're in port. Every few months, I want to say.
Intriguing.
Yeah, so definitely not unknown to us. And Charles says his spiel about who he is, and she nods to him. Well, we are definitely at this point. The guards catch up. Lord, lady, we are so sorry for being out of this fray. Holy, what happened to the carriage?
Big rock man.
Sorry?
Big rock man. Like me, but bigger and made of rocks. Kind of.
Don't forget the other Rockman,
There
and
was also two big rockmans actually.
You see him. He kind of puts his head in his hands, shouldering his spear. My lord, I told you we need to root out these elementalists. They're just causing so much. And the lord at this point, oh, it's fine. These passerbys were powerful enough to take care of them. I'm sure there's plenty like them. It's fine. Well, really,
This is fascinating. Tell me more.
it's just a cult, really, that I don't know much about. They've just been kind of causing trouble and doing things like this. Although not to this extent, as far as I'm aware. And the captain of the guard goes, nope, it's... They have some clout here in the city. It's more for those who wish that the world... They wish the world to return to its base elements, thinking that the things that sentient kind created are against Denaria's base elements or whatever. Basically, they're a bunch of terrorists and cultists that are trying to kill as many as they can, as far as I can tell.
Just undo society as a whole. That's terrifying.
Undo humanity as a whole.
Oh, you know where they are? Maybe we could go beat them up.
If we knew where they were, my large friend, we would have routed them months ago. They keep getting away. They keep slipping out of our grasp. So, I appreciate the offer, but at least us and the personal guard of the Lord and Lady have kind of given up our investigation. Not saying that the Legion has not, or has given up. They are constantly trying to get any form of information about them. So, if you hear anything, please let us know, and let the Legion know.
Can do.
But
You said, can you tell me their names again? Was it Mean?
what?
The two nobles?
Lizard folk.
The lizard folk? It is Lady Biaka,
Lee? Like Lee?
Lady
Oh, Lady.
Biaka,
Yeah.
and Lord Ocotalox. Ocotalox.
Locks. for
Locks.
Lox for short.
sure. Okay. You said you're the stewards, as in like you're up here, other people are here. You're steward, like not king, but in charge.
We are the family who the king has put in charge of this port, of the East Port.
That's big.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of fell into it, to be honest, when our parents. We get when our parents passed away, but it's fine. We've been ruling for a while now, trying to do our best to serve those people here in Eastport.
Noble effort.
And
Well,
he gives a deep bow and, well, I think we must celebrate this day of life. Wouldn't you all join us for dinner tonight at our estate?
I'll look over at Iris. Do we have time with the job at hand?
Iris kind of looks back at you. Yeah, we might. It's kind of depends on what time dinner is. It could be close. And Lord Lox looks at each of you. Well, if it's timing you're looking for, or having issues with, we could have dinner at like midnight if you need to. And Lady Bianca once again smacks him on the chest. No, we will not be doing that. But we could have brunch or something tomorrow. I'm not staying up until all hours of the night. I need my sleep.
Understand. Well, it's good that we can call upon you.
Yeah. We should probably do brunch to be safe. We have no idea how our previous engagements, how long they're going to take this evening.
The lady nods, and that sounds fantastic. We will expect you in the morning. Our estate, and she turns, and you can see kind of up on the hill, kind of built into this cleft, a fairly large mansion. She points to it. That is our estate. You probably can see it in most places here in Eastport, but if you need more direction, then I'm sure you can ask some of the Legionnaires. They'll be more than willing to help out.
Thank you for your offer.
Thank you for saving our lives. That was quite terrifying. And Lord Lox looks at her. Terrifyingly fun, am I right?
Hey,
this guy gets me. All right. I'm gonna go, and you can kind of see dripping down his arm is a little bit of blood. I'm gonna go heal up.
actually, let me get that for you.
Oh, what?
Boop. He's healed with the power of friendship. Let's see. I did bring cure wounds. Okay, so 1d8.
All right.
The power of friendship.
So 3 plus my wisdom. So
Wait, he's bleeding a little bit.
Just a little bit, like just down his arm, but I think this will
yeah.
do it. 8.
yeah, 8.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I was like, I could be like, sew that right on up.
You can see the blood's like drips. He kind of, oh, that's much better. Ugh, darn thing got me when I wasn't looking. But well, we should get back. I think our midday outing was a little more enthusiastic than we wanted. Good day to you all. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yes.
Good day to you as well.
And he turns and, all right, Captain, lead the way. The captain puts himself in the front and the other guard in the back, and they head off towards their estate.
I would like to loot the battlefield.
All right. You find a mall
Mm-hmm.
and a pair of
I
nice
can't.
and a set of nice clothing,
Just
but
like
just the upper half.
the upper half.
So a nice shirt.
Was it in the?
The Dow.
Oh, the Dow was wearing. Okay.
Yeah.
Magical, or just clothes.
You take a second to get a read on them. Neither of them emit magical energy.
We got a nice shirt from an elemental plane. Probably won't find another one like it here. And a big bonk stick. I can't use it. It's too big.
You said it wasn't
Mm.
magical, right?
Not bad. It's just a mall about the size of Charles.
Probably about the weight as well.
Probably.
I mean, you
How
could,
bi-
you
how
could
big
break
is
some
Charles
serious
again?
stuff with this.
I'm like,
Not very big.
no, I'm like, I think canonically 5'3" is what I've said.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna stuff away the nice shirt if no one's claiming it. You never know.
By the way, Max, Lord and Lady, Lord Okadalox, or Lord Locks for short, and Lady Biaka are the brother and sister stewards over Eastport.
Okay.
I pretty well. Yeah.
They are lizard folk,
Oh. Huh.
and you kind of got to read on what their attitudes and things are.
Okay.
Just so you're aware.
Good to know. Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
Also, they mentioned something about a group of cultists called the Elementalists.
Ah.
They want to return to monkey.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
They apparently they have the goal or the whatever to return the world to its base elements.
Okay, yeah, return to monkey. Got it.
Yep.
I don't understand that reference, but okay.
It's just like return, like de-evolve, like joke, whatever.
Yeah. Return to monkey brain.
Gotcha. Oh, like it. For some reason, that reminds me of the old Super Mario Brothers live action movie. Anyone here seen that?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, no.
Return to lizard.
Yeah,
Machine.
the
That movie was
de-evolution.
fantastic.
That was awful. It was
I
a
don't know
horrible.
how they're gonna top it with the new one.
Yeah. Anyway, so as the Lord and Lady move off to some other side streets, you guys are left to your own devices. Iris kind of looks at each of you. Oh, I've only met the Lord and Lady one other time, so this is quite a huge honor for you guys.
I speed up some processes we've got that need doing too.
Yeah. I'm gonna put both swords away, and then I'm gonna hop into the carriage to basically to see if anything had been left behind by accident or whatever.
Okay. You look in there, and other than a lot of rubble and things like that, you don't see anything else in there, unfortunately. It's nice. The interior was nice before it was chewed up by an earth elemental.
That's a shame for the carriage. Alright, hopping back out.
Okay. So, what would you guys like to do?
I guess continue moseying.
Continue on our way towards the job. at
Quest
hand.
we were headed to.
Yeah, if these cultists have a knack for not being caught, then we're not going to catch them by this point.
Iris nods. Yes, that's kind of what I've heard about them and about their group. They just don't like to be seen. Which is a major bummer for the Legion and for those of us who, I don't know, don't want to die. So,
Not our fair share dealing with cults.
Oh,
Hopefully we
yeah?
won't have to deal with another one, but it looks that's how it's gonna go.
would love to hear that story.
It's a good one. It's a good one.
Maybe you
I'll tell him on the way.
regale me as we walk, and he kind of points. The station for the cart is just down the road, a mile or two.
I'm gonna tell it as like slowly and boringly as I can. Starting from long before since I met these guys.
I'm gonna
Alright.
like wait
yeah.
until he looks at me and says, "Charles, what was your perspective?" And then I'll actually tell the story.
You guys get about halfway there, and you can see Charles. You know your friend. You can see his eyes are wide. His whatever they're called, or his eyes are dilated to the point where he is just trying not to go absolutely insane with Donko's recollections. And this at about the point when Donko, you start talking about how you just met the party and are about to go into the nightmare realm. A couple of hours later,
Before even
he goes, "Hey, look, there's the cart station. Perfect. All right, guys. I unfortunately."
Charles just gives him the most knowing look, like kind of. Actually, I just remembered I can telepathically communicate with people at will. He doesn't know this,
Oh, yeah.
but and Charles kind of whispers to his head like, I'll regale you with the good version later."
What?
I really don't feel like that would be the response, but
For someone who's probably never been spoken to telepathically before, yeah, probably.
yeah.
What is it? Is it a bug?
For me, if I had someone voice in my head, I'd be like, I'd just like look around.
I'm
It wouldn't
losing
be
it.
shock.
I
It would just
know
be
I'm
more
losing it now.
confusion.
You can see his eyes are wide, and he's just looking around very.
Yeah, don't worry. It's something I can do now. You recognize my voice, don't you? And I'm looking at him directly, like,
God?
it's me, Charles. Look at me.
He gets this big grin on his face. Yeah, okay, sure.
Who is this?
He kinda-
Lily?
He looks
I'm
over
going to
at
punch you twice in the shoulder, and then I walk up and I do exactly that.
As you do that, ow, why? Of course I knew, Charles. Jeez. Ow. I'm not used to this. Well, that's not true. My wife is pretty abusive. Okay, well, it's been a while since I've been hit, okay?
Charles, no hitting. Talked about this.
Did I just hear that right?
Come on.
That's
Kidding.
Oh, just
Yeah.
common courtesy.
Very
Come
funny.
on.
Come here and hit me.
Iris kind of shakes his head. All right, well, I believe, if I remember correctly, well, my brain work, please. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Gilith has a ship over in the Westport. If you take the cart across, it'll take you to the Central Station and then the West Station. From there, you should be able to find your way down to the port itself. And I want to say the ship's name. What was it? The Behemoth's Jewel? Or the Behir's Jewel? Something like that. They should be able to give you more details as how the theft occurred. I think it's called the something like that. I don't know. Something jewel. Something. It's a creature jewel. I know it's jewel. Probably should have gotten that before we left. Anyway,
Probably.
I'm gonna head back. I have had too much excitement for the day. See y'all when you get back.
Sounds
Have a
good.
good rest from the excitement.
Oh, I will. Don't worry. Oh. Ow, Charles, I'm gonna get bruised. As he starts
I'm
walking
literally
away.
the weak. Uh-huh.
Anyway, he heads out, and you guys see this largish station, kind of like a train station. You see rows of benches and seats that people are waiting on. And after a few minutes, you can see this. Okay, it's basically like a monorail. I'm just gonna say that, but square coming down the track. And you can see the track is it is built up probably 30, 40 feet above all of the different what's it called? All the houses, all the rooftops, and it goes straight towards the mountain in the center of the island. As the cart is what it's called, comes to a stop, you can see it rest down before some doors are swung open on the side and letting a group out, and some more people get on. You guys pay the fine or the fee to get in there, which is just the gold piece each,
Okay.
if you want to at least.
I'll pay the
Not
gold
gonna try and
piece.
sneak
Yeah,
on.
sure, why not?
And you make your way on. You can see there is one individual up at the front of the cart and one at the back. The one at the front casts a spell that some of you recognize as the levitation spell. And the cart itself starts to float a bit above the track, and the other one starts casting some sort of fire spell out the back to propel it forward.
Okay, that's cool as heck.
But it gets up to quite a speed, and as the houses and rooftops are flying by, you guys find yourself kind of in a corner, relatively alone and secluded. Is there anything you guys would like to talk about or do while you're waiting for the cart to get to the Westport Station?
Quick question. Did anyone ever explain to Chance what the job was?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think we did.
Did anyone explain the job?
I think you
Yeah,
just said, hey, we have a job.
We do.
He told us just now that there's a ship that we need to go to and that we need to investigate.
I
what-
think
something that
we
was stolen.
kind of like briefly reviewed it. For
Yeah,
those who
so-
arrived late.
So the job that you were told was that there was a magic item, a single magic item
Right.
stolen.
Yes. I remember
that
now.
was stolen off of a ship.
Typically a company that ships high-end magical items.
Yes.
Right.
This guy deals in the import and export. Oh, we lost Raph. You all right there, Kyle?
Yeah, I just had to reload. I lost audio.
Oh, okay. But yeah, this individual deals in the export and import of magic items, and one of his items was stolen. But it was weird because it was just that item that was stolen. And I believe, if I remember correctly, Charles, you read his thoughts, his service thoughts.
I did, and it was it was a staff of the Magi,
Yeah, it was the staff of the Magi,
which is like insane.
which is quite a crazy magic.
Wow.
Is it just me, or is it just coincidence that we run into so many naturalist terrorist groups around these parts?
I don't know.
Like, so many. Well, 3, but it's a lot. All cults
that
considered.
might as well be 50.
Yeah.
Wait, so elementalists and
We had the elementals, the Green Guard, and the There was a separate group. Or no, there was the Green Guard as well. The ones that attacked us in Okay, so 2.
Yeah.
If I had a gold for every naturalist terrorist group, it'd be 2, which isn't a lot, but it's strange that it's happened twice.
Well said, Donko.
Beautiful reference. Beautiful reference.
okay, so we're going to a ship to get more details about the theft of a. Did Charles say out loud that there was a theft of the
I
Magi?
did not say, I think. I don't think I
Yeah, you
told
didn't
anyone
mention
what
it
the
yet.
item is.
No, we got no idea.
Okay.
Powerful magic item. That's basically the description that everyone heard.
Yep.
Donko
Okay.
also wants to put down 10 gold. That is the elementalist who stole it. If anyone wants to take that bet.
You know what? I'll take that.
All right.
You guys hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
I can hear you now. I'm making a note of it.
All right. Anything else?
Not really a private area for talking to Charles, is it? No.
No,
We're
not
kind of
really.
secluded, but not private. Yeah.
Yeah, it can wait.
So the trip goes on. The cart stops at the inside the four mountains. You can see now the interior of this area within the 4 mountains is very nice. Nice houses and streets, very clean. With the castle of Malprai off to the northeast, but still within this fortified area. Then the cart picks back up and heads off west again. It takes what would have taken 2 days travel. Takes you 2 hours with this speed, with this propulsion to get there. As the sun is high in the sky, you guys land and stop at the Westport station. You hear "All dismount! Those returning to the central station, please on board."
Alright, well, I'm getting off. This is where we're supposed to be.
So you guys depart, head out into the streets, and easily enough from this vantage. So the Eastport was kind of all flat before it gets up into the mountain itself. Westport it seems to be like the central area is up on a hill, and then everything is down from there. Everything's downhill from there, guys. And then out, you can see what seems like, both on the north and south side of this peninsula, hundreds of ships. Some anchored out in the bay, some up closer and actually docked at one of the larger docks. And
That's
you
a
can
lot of
see
ships.
there are two, what looks like, from at least from your vantage up here, several miles away, you can kind of see two main dock areas, main ports, one on the north side, one on the south. Where do you guys go?
You know what? I'm gonna speed up the search a bit since... Oh no, he didn't tell us the name of the ship. I can't use detect object on it.
Ryan, you
Dang
got
it, I
really
just-
quiet. Did your mic change or something?
Me?
Yeah.
Can't hear me right now?
You're just quieter.
I don't know, I'm hearing a lot of
can hear you
static.
just fine.
Maybe I messed up something.
I can hear you just fine.
In any case, one of
Well, that's part
Iris's
of the name,
guesses. Well, it was something Joel. Iris guessed it might have been a behemoth's Joel before he got confused about it. Probably not enough to
find
use
a-
a spell on that.
Yeah, probably not. We should probably just find a, oh, what's the word I'm looking for? A dockmaster or something. They can, tell us what we're looking for.
I think that'd be smart.
All right.
So looking about, do we see any notable buildings or things that look like shipmates and crewmates are going towards from leaving their ships to pay for moving here?
Which port do you want to go to? They're several miles apart.
Whichever one's closer and has the biggest ships.
I think that would be the North Port. So, not North Port, quote unquote. It's the North Docks, northern docks of the Westport.
Okay. Yeah. That's where I would go.
Okay. You guys head down there. You do eventually. Go ahead. Whoever is heading this, go ahead and make an investigation check.
Investigation check coming right up.
Stronghold music.
What?
One of my favorite computer games. Stronghold.
Stronghold?
I rolled a
Yeah, that
12
was
personally.
Familiar.
12. Okay.
Well, got a 12, I mean.
Cool.
Ah, yeah, Stronghold. Yeah, that's good stuff.
Yeah, easy enough. You guys here, actually. Pull the map back to Malpry. Okay. So it takes a little bit of time, but you guys do manage to make your way down to the docks, and you can find a dock house there. Kind of this wooden building that a lot of official-looking people are going in and out of.
Perfect.
How do you guys want to approach this?
Who wants to take the lead? I probably shouldn't do any more talking today.
Charles
Like-
will take the lead.
Okay.
He'll walk right up and say, "Excuse me, we were informed of a job, a stolen something from a ship. We were told to investigate."
At the front desk within this dockhouse, you see a halfling female a halfling woman sitting there, big book in front of her with a quill in her hand, and she kind of peeks over these glasses, these small glasses. Hey, what was that? A job about a something missing?
We were told there was a robbery in a ship, and we were here to investigate.
The ship is called something Jewel or Behemoth Jewel or.
We're really not supposed to give out information.
Probably be more specific. We're looking for a shipping company that deals in magical artifacts.
Well, you're in the right port. That's what we do here in Westport. Yes.
Oh, okay.
You can, and she kind of sweeps her hand out towards the bay. I mean, any of these ships do that.
We really should not let our contact leave before telling us what actually the ship was.
Charles
That
is
would
going
be
to
smart.
subtle spell cast Detect Thoughts and see what ships are crossing her mind.
Nice.
Surface thoughts. You get. Why are they asking? They should know what their job entails.
Yes, we're looking for a ship called the Something Behir, the Star Behir. Let me, on behalf of
the
Iris
something
Ingerton,
Jewel.
does she complete the sentence in her head at any point when I say that? Or like fill it like does any ship come to her mind?
For something Behir.
The star, what was it? The Behir Star,
Jewel.
the Jewel, Jewel of the Behir.
In the kind of recesses of her surface thoughts, you get. Could it be the Brox's jewel? No, nothing was reported stolen there. But then that's about it. Before she says, "I'm sorry, I can't help you guys without some documentation or without the owner of the shipping company here." I'm sorry.
We
It's
are specifically looking for Jiluth Chimeron.
I know the name, yes, but a lot of people know the name. I'm sorry. It's a security thing. I need to make sure that there is some actual employment here, I guess.
That's
Did
fine.
Charles get any surface thought when I said the name of which ship it was?
You did get more solidly. Well, the only ship under his with that name is Brox's Jewel, but that's about it.
All right. Charles is just gonna say, very well. We'll be back with more documentation. Thank you for your time.
I'll be able to help you then.
And Charles
Have a good
will
day.
mentally communicate to everyone but her. It's like, I got the name of the ship from her mind. Let's go.
Okay. So you guys head back out.
Yeah, so we'll start looking and asking around for the Broxus Jewel.
Okay.
To where it's docked right now.
Charles, go ahead and make an investigation check. I'll say with advantage.
Wait, sorry, investigation check, dude.
With
Charles. Charles is going to make it.
That's a 1 and a 16. So for a total of, I believe I'm proficient in investigation. Let me double check.
I don't know.
No, I'm not. So it'll be a total of 18.
18, okay. After a little bit of time, it's been a couple of hours since you've gotten off of the carts. So now the sun is starting to go down here in the west. It's starting to get gorgeous. The light is starting to turn this, or the sky and the clouds starting to turn this orangish red. as some dockhand finally goes, "Oh yeah, the Brax's jewel. Yeah, that's down docked at I want to say 5 or 6 down there. Probably, yeah. I think I can see it now." And he kind of points down the dock ways.
We'll head in that direction. Thank you.
Okay. Oh, anytime. Okay. And he goes back to his duties. You head over in that direction, and you see this massive vessel with probably 20 or so gun ports on each side. With a what's it called? A plank? No, what's the term called? Or with the term of
Gangplank?
gangplank? Thank you. With the gangplank up towards the side, and individuals going down, up and down it, and carrying big sacks and heavy chests and things like that. Yeah.
I'll let
Does
Chance
there
take
appear
the
to
lead on
be
this one.
does there appear to be someone in charge of these people going back and forth?
Yeah, actually, down at the bottom of the game plan, you see an individual with a clipboard, kind of directing people and telling people where to put things, what goes on the ship, what comes off, and where it goes from there.
All right, Chance is gonna walk up to him and ask, "Excuse me, sir, are you? We are looking for a certain someone. If you could point us in the right direction."
This individual turns, and it, while they have short hair, it's definitely a woman. And she turns and, "Hi, are you the new recruits? What? You were supposed to bring the 3 crates. I'm assuming you're not the new recruits. What can I do for you all?"
We are here we're here on business on behalf of Iris Ingerton and his associate. We were told that there was an investigation that needed to take place on the ship regarding the disappearance of a certain cargo.
Oh, the attack last week.
There was an attack.
Well, I mean, these waters are always crowded with pirates and the like. That's a good word for them. I like that. I'm going to start using that word. Hooligans, yes. I mean, yes, we were attacked. And it was weird because until we got to dock, we didn't realize anything was stolen. We thought we had repelled them. Whoever the bandits were, or the pirates, they sailed in quickly and then fled when we put up a fight. We didn't realize anything was missing until we got to port and started unloading our cargo.
Alright.
So, yeah, go figure on that one.
Okay.
But I will say that if you are going to be taking care of this, I guess, they fled kind of northish of where we were at, northeast of where we were at, just kind of a beeline, not even following the wind, really, which is a bit odd.
Means they had a specific destination in mind.
I'm starting to recall that Charles had a conversation with Iris about specifically it was a pirate attack and that they believe that they're hosted here locally. They have some sort of hiding place. Okay. Is there like some sort of map that we have, or that they have, that we could like point specifically? This is where they were attacked.
I mean, we have a map of Mount Prai. It's
Sea
needed.
chart.
It's needed to navigate the jetties out, which is supposed to be a line of defense against things like this. But, and she kind of pulls out a scroll or a rolled up piece of paper, about 1.5 feet, 2 feet by, as she unscrolls it, and the map that you see in roll 20 is basically what you see.
So
Just
you were
with
attacked-
a few more marks out in the waters.
You were attacked where on this map?
We were attacked right about there. I would say
Close to shore. All right.
due north of where we were at. Oh, that's still several miles out. Just so you know,
Right. And they went north.
they
Directly
northeast.
fled. They fled northeast.
Northeast. This landmass right here, this island. What is it?
It's just a cliff.
Mm.
It's a small.
Classic bandit hiding place. Cliff.
I
That may be
mean,
the start of our investigation.
I don't know.
Well, we should investigate the ship. Look for signs of, how they did. You said that when they attacked, you didn't notice that anything was stolen, so they weren't actively stealing cargo. They had a target.
As far as we could tell, so they chased us for a little bit, but this large of a ship isn't a fast vessel. They came up to our starboard side. Some boarded, but most of them shot arrows and crossbows from the other side. And as soon as we pulled out the artillery cannons, everyone fled. They all ran back. Those who were still alive ran back onto their ship, and they left. Not gonna lie, a little crippled.
Can you give us the details on the item that was stolen?
I unfortunately can't. I don't know it specifically. I know the number we had associated with that crate.
Okay.
I'm not sure exactly what was in it. That would be something privy to the owner.
Can I get the serial number?
Serial number.
758.
Yeah,
Locate object would work on something like that.
that would indeed.
It was the number was what? 750.
758.
758.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna start investigating the ship then. I assume, unless someone has other things they want to ask her.
I'm all right, personally.
I will say, just don't get in the way of the crew. We're about to head back out to head towards Ocoria for our seasonal trip out there.
Ah.
We're
Might
back
stay
in-
there.
We'll be back in several months. What?
Nothing.
Okay. But yeah, just don't get in the way of the crew. Much appreciated on that. If you can figure this out for us. That's that. If I remember correctly, that was a high ticket item, high priced item.
Alright.
Real quick, this is the person that Iris sent us to find, right? Giluth?
Oh no, Julith was the individual you guys talked to that Iris
Right, he was the one that was
brought
with.
to you.
Okay.
He was
This is the
one.
ship captain.
Yeah,
Okay.
seems to be either the ship captain or the bosun or the first mate, one of those higher up in charge people.
Did we get their name?
You did not.
Oh, I'm gonna ask.
Our
them.
apologies. What is your name?
Oh, sorry. I am first mate Janice.
Pleasure to meet you.
And what was the name of the ship again?
It was. Oh man, I just lost my notes.
The
Broxa. Broxa's Jewel.
Brox's Jewel.
First mate Janice. Okay.
Cool.
All right.
Go ahead and talk things out real quick. I need to go check on something real quick.
Alright, so Donko is about to start investigating the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what we have so
Chances-
far: high profile magical item on a high profile magical ship.
Ugh.
They were hit by pirates that did not actively steal things, so they knew what they were looking for. Or they
we
just
know-
grabbed
Donko,
random.
how many detect objects do you have left?
Detect object is a which level spell is that? I think it's a level 2. Locate. Where is it? Locate creature. Am I blind or stupid or both? Where is it? Locate object. There it is. Level 2 spell. I don't actually have it prepared today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I have locate creature.
Did they say that they're preparing to leave today?
She said they'll be leaving soon. If asked, she says not today, next couple of days.
Okay, good. Donko, our group meeting. Charles will call and gather everyone together separately, privately.
Okay.
So,
Alright, what is it, Charles?
I'm of the opinion that this was an inside job, potentially,
I'm thinking very similarly.
where they caused a distraction and somebody who was already there on the inside hit it. So, the item could very well still be on the ship.
What we should do is interrogate each member of the crew, specifically getting in their way like Janice told us to do.
No. I don't think we have the jurisdiction to do that, as much as that would...
What if we just like ask them questions in passing, you use your brain magic to hear them? Like, hey, what'd you hear about the thing? The pirates.
That's a good... I could probably do about 3 minutes of mind reading, which
3 minutes?
is not a lot.
It's not a lot. Oh, I thought it lasted longer.
No, it lasts a minute, and I have extended spell to make it last 2 minutes.
But you can detect like groups, right?
I can
Surface
detect
thoughts
through
of
walls,
larger-
yeah. So I can read the thoughts of everybody, but at the same time, they might not be thinking about...
What if we shouted something?
No, I don't...
Can't
as
focus
much as
on
I feel like
Isn't
that
it
could
crazy
work, I
how
don't want it.
pirates attacked and stole something, and then they're like, "Oh, they know."
Well, one, I don't want to interrupt everyone's work and get everyone angry and get us kicked off the boat. Two, I don't believe in my mind's ability. I can read minds, but I can't read minds that quickly.
Bummer.
How does locate object work?
Locate object.
An object that you know within 1,000 feet of you, and you'll get a,
Ping.
I believe, a direction.
Yeah, and if it's moving.
Right.
Oh, we could always go to the island and use that a few
Yeah.
different times. I don't know.
Quick question. The ride on the carts, that didn't count as any kind of short rest, did it?
I'd say yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys can do a short rest if you need it.
Do we know if they just took the item or if they took the whole crate?
The
look
crate
into
seemed to be gone.
That's another thing. I want to specify between the crate and the item. Within the circle, I will also say, while I was talking to the friend of my friend, I was able to read his thoughts quickly and determine what exact item it is. And it is a doozy.
Yeah.
I'm not going. I'll mentally communicate the name to everyone, which is the Staff of the Magi.
Is that object famous enough that Donko would know about it?
I'm pretty
Or
sure I
just-
passed an Arcana check about it.
You did, yeah. It's not that the item itself is famous. It's that the power that those items use is immense. And whispers and things of powerful stabs and things of that nature pervade all of lore and all of history. But there is something that the Staff of the Magi, even from your time down in like Feyheim in that area, you do recognize it. Wrath, you even recognize it.
Oh wow.
Oh.
You don't know.
Is-
You don't know what it does. You just know you've heard of it.
It's like in fairy tales almost.
Jeez. Okay, so really big profile item then. Here's what I think we need to know before we continue. Who ordered the item? Because they ship things for other people. So we need to know who was buying it. More than anything. We need to know where it was being shipped from.
I feel like that would be a question for the person who told us about the job. Which, maybe that is the person who ordered it.
Perhaps. We need to talk to the captain, I think, of the ship. More than anybody. And then we also need to know where it was located on the ship when it was stolen. Those are the three things that I think we must know.
Okay.
Any additional ideas, thoughts, things we
Let's
need?
go talk to the captain if we can.
Yeah. We'll try and find the captain if he's not busy.
Okay.
Or if
Um,
he's busy.
You head up onto
He
the
is busy.
You head up onto the ship, and very quickly you suss out who the captain is. He's an individual up on the higher deck. And you can see he's sitting around a table, or standing around a table with like two other individuals staring at something on it. And you can hear his voice shout out orders without even looking at his crew. You can hear him be like, "Nah, that doesn't go there. Go over there. Sintra,
Captain Energy.
do not put that one there. Down below, now." And he just, you can tell he is completely in charge.
All right. Charles will mentally talk to Chance specifically, and he'll be like, "How do you want to approach this? Because I have no idea."
Hey, Chance, real quick, make a perception check.
Total of 12.
Okay.
Was that a good roll?
It passes good enough on this one. As Charles says this to you mentally, you look up at the captain and to his companions, and one of them is staring directly at you with big feline eyes. Your mother is standing next to the captain.
Ah,
Yeah, in a low whisper to Charles, I'm gonna say, Charles, probably be careful with that brain talk around here. Someone
Charles
up
will like
there.
actually physically looks like, what do you mean? Only you and I can hear it.
Yeah, but right when you said that, one of them looked at us.
That's coincidences. Anyway,
Charles is deep down now terrified that people can hear his thoughts.
no, Charles refuses to believe that anyone can read his thoughts except himself, especially with his psychic shield that he
point.
has as a class ability.
What do you guys do?
Chance is just gonna shout out, "Ahoy, Captain!"
The captain kind of turns around towards you and looks at you, looks back towards your mom. Hey, that's rare. 2 tobacco in one day. Oh, it's supposed to be good luck, right?
Wait, hold on. Out of character, I think I wasn't paying attention. Is Chance's mom is there?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's the one that looked at you.
Yeah, she was the one that's looking directly at you.
well. Well, Brian's perception. Okay.
Brian will roll a natural 1. Chance rolled a 12.
All right.
Oi, lads, come on up.
Right. Chance goes on up there. All right. Well, it'll be even better, like for you, if you'd be able to help us out. I'm sure.
I am sure. What can I do for you? I saw my first mate talking to you down there.
Yeah.
Here for a job?
Actually, we are here on a job. We were sent here by
Duluth.
Duluth. About.
Nobody can pronounce his name right, not even me.
Yeah, there's a certain item he is asking us to retrieve after it was stolen.
You see his eyes immediately flick to your mother, your mom, standing there, and she kind of narrows her eyes towards you. Well, that is apparently a topic of conversation now. As this other woman has been asking about it as well. Your mother then goes, yes. These are my companions. She kind of gives you a what are you doing here look, and then goes, yes, they went to go talk to Gilith and get his permission to take a look at things. And the captain goes, all right, checks out.
Seems legit.
Seems legit. What do you all need? What can I do?
I'm just looking. We're rolling with this? We're rolling with this. So, there are 3 things that I need to know to start heading the investigation on this. 1, who ordered the object? Was it someone here locally, or was it being put up for sale?
Don't know.
But you're the captain.
Yes, but I'm not the owner. You gotta ask Judith that.
So Judith was the person who was having the item shipped.
He is the owner of the company. Yes.
Okay.
Interesting. Okay, so you were shipping it in the name of. Okay, that's good. Where,
If you had
where on
a-
the ship was
If
the
you had a
item?
buyer, I don't know.
Okay. Where on the ship was the item located?
Hold.
How far down? Like all the way in the back, or near the door, or?
I don't remember exactly where. Probably 3 floors down or three decks down.
That'd probably be a question for your quartermaster, I'd assume.
Yes. He should be down there taking inventory of the new stock anyway.
And the ship that did the pirating, did they have any markings, sails, flags, ship name?
No flag. Pirates in these parts don't fly those colors. Don't fly any colors. The markings, you'll see several holes in there.
Recently cannon struck.
Yes.
Right.
We did manage to blow a decent chunk out of the mast. I'm not sure how that stayed standing, to be honest.
Right.
But single-masted fast ship.
Small, like a sloop or a
A little larger.
little larger. Okay. Well, that's all my questions. Anyone?
While they're talking, Chance is gonna like quietly move over next to his mother, the other tabaxi, and I guess say hi quietly and ask if she was there for the same
What are you doing
you know.
here? What are you doing here?
She turns
Spider-Man
to you,
boing.
kind of turns you away from their conversation, and I have been investigating this specific item for the last week. What are
Have I
you
perceived
doing here?
this interaction, by the way?
No, you're talking
Passive.
with the captain at the time.
Well, my passive perception is 19.
You can tell they're talking, but
Okay, that's all I
with how loud
Servant
everything is.
feet.
No, I
Yeah.
don't. But Dongo's
Um,
not particularly good at that kind of stuff.
Alright, so what I'm doing here is, well, we were approached yesterday. Well, okay, while I was meeting with you, the others were approached yesterday by Jitters or whatever his name is about this job.
yes. Okay. That. Oh, that makes sense and is now complicating things just a tiny bit more. Okay.
Should I assume that they took a job from the wrong person?
No. Well, I don't know. Everything about this is fishy. Everything about this tells me that something odd went down. Something's not adding up. I need to talk with you and your friends privately. We can compare notes. If you really are in the employ of this Master Gilith, we can work together. But I don't want you going into any dangerous situations, okay?
I promise that we ran into elementals on the way here today.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
Don't worry about me. I can take care of myself.
Mother's instinct, sorry. Even this long. She kind of then turns you guys back and... Well, any other questions before I get back to my... planning? Maybe some drinking?
For you, I don't think we have any other questions, but we will get back to you.
Thank you. And then turns in kind of a dismissive way, and you guys can do whatever you want to now.
We'll probably find a secluded spot to talk to Chance's mother. Even though we don't know
Yeah.
who Chance's mother is still.
Well, Chance is going to mention to Chance is going to mention to the others quietly.
There is a decent resemblance between the two. the same eyes is really what catches you.
Yeah, Chance is just mentioning to the others quietly that she wants to speak with us. So yeah, we're gonna find a place.
She actually leads you down into what you assume is the captain's quarters, where nobody else is at. And she goes, "Okay,
First off, who are you? Why are you pretending to know us?
Like, no pretense. Everyone, this is my mother. Mother, this is my friends that I ran into recently with the whole kidnapping incidents.
yeah, I kind of figured. My name is Open Book. You can call me Book or Open. I don't care. You can also just call me. No, that's weird. I don't know how much my son has told you of. Obviously, not me, but of what he does. But we are here to. I am here to root out some sort of corruption. Something doesn't make sense. The numbers are wrong.
Well,
And I want to find out what happened.
then our
Sounds
goals
fair.
are aligned.
Are you aware of the item was that was specifically stolen?
Yes.
Okay, so are we. It was
You say it
Staff of
first,
the
and then we'll
Magi.
say it.
I have a certain way with reading people's minds. Not all the time, mind you, but
Interesting psionic practitioner. Good.
Uh,
And that could be
I want to
helpful in these
know,
situations.
what is your official authority on the topic? Are you a private investigator on this, or are you an official investigator on this?
Let's just say I am above the league in this.
But in an official capacity.
Yes.
Okay. Well, works for me. Anyone? Well, good.
Which numbers? The numbers of like all the magic items going in and out?
That is primarily my job, is to find items that have been stolen or items that don't quite meet our quotas. And I try to either bring them back or destroy the item if needed. I don't want the wrong items getting into the wrong hands,
Such as pirates.
such as pirates or those who are too greedy to pay the taxes of import.
yeah, I was thinking this
Such
could be a
as
thing of an
Jello?
insurance fraud or some
Ooh.
form
In
of
a
fraud.
sense. In a sense, yes.
White
Tax
collar
fraud.
crime. That's new for us.
Yeah,
The
you.
gang commits tax evasion.
So is it complicating matters just that we're here, or something specific with?
No, not in general. It's complicating matters that you're here, Chance.
Me?
Yes. Not in a bad way. I am glad to have you along. I am glad to. I'm excited to see what you've learned and how you've grown. But it also makes me worry, and I will try to keep that under control in a
Oh.
official capacity here.
Like I said earlier, don't worry about me. Just
That's not going to happen. All right. So, what have you lot found out?
Well, we found out that it's a staff of the Magi. We found out
Yes.
that pirates invaded, they were rebuffed quite quickly, and then once they got back to shore, the item was missing.
Yes.
Okay.
And
That's about what I got.
pirates
We heard
headed
that they...
toward-
What was that? Kyle?
The pirates just headed toward an island.
Oh, that's new.
Yes, we got the specific direction that they fled in, and it appears that they were heading to a supposedly deserted cliff island that has no inlet whatsoever. But who knows? Maybe there's some form of secret entrance, or who knows what that they use.
You can kind of see her countenance fall a little bit. I know exactly what you're talking about out there. And that's... Okay.
What do you know? Tell us.
I just know that there used to be, probably 5 years ago, a smuggling ring that used those cliffs somehow to evade the Armada. As far as I know, they were rooted out and destroyed. But if a group
Once
of...
a smuggler den, always a smuggler den.
Yeah, kind of my thoughts too. Okay.
Something interesting.
Well, I think that might be our first plan of attack.
Let's investigate that island.
Yeah.
It's like about the end of the day, kind of, huh?
It is starting to get dark outside, yeah.
How willing are we? It would be more dangerous to go out there in the dark, I presume.
Absolutely, yes.
Okay. So, Donko was talking about locate objects spell earlier. Is it possible to like prepare that tomorrow morning to like, I don't know, cast it near the ship just in case it is on the ship still?
Could do that, yes.
Okay. So maybe focus on that first, possibly discreetly, and then head for the island.
Charles is going to excuse himself to talk to the quartermaster downstairs real quick.
Okay.
Kind of find out some details from him.
I'll go
Okay.
with Charles.
Wrath
All right.
with me.
You guys head downstairs, down a couple of ladders and kind of precarious stairs, and you can see a lot of the crates and things that are being brought on board are headed down the same way, and you kind of follow them. You see a big burly individual wearing just like a vest and trousers. Seems to be human, and he kind of looks up at you. Oh, if you're not carrying anything, go back, grab something, bring it back down.
No, we are not workers. Good evening, my name is Charles Goodman. We are investigating the disappearance of a certain cargo in your ship.
Cargo? What do you mean?
It was a specific magic item that was requested specifically by,
Gilith?
Gilith?
Jil apostrophe
Oh, apostrophe, that's what it is.
J-I-L
apostrophe ITH.
ITF.
Oh, I
Gilith.
ITH. Gilith, yeah.
Gilith.
I
Oh,
put a U
Gilith.
in there.
It was supposedly stolen or disappeared, upon arrival here after a pirate ship had attacked your vessel. I wanted to know the exact location, if you knew where it was.
I believe so, yeah. It was, he kind of points over to one of the, kind of back corners. I'll remember that one specifically was over in that area.
All right,
Was it
perfect.
easily accessible?
I mean, as much as anything else here is accessible.
All right. Charles will look around there and see if he can notice anything out of the ordinary. Good old
Make an
detective
investigation.
work.
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
I'll assist you on that.
Oh.
With advantage.
Investigation. Right, I was about to. Okay. Do. So that's going to be a 17 plus 2 for a 19. I'm going to add a d4 from my talisman for 4, so that'll make it 23 total.
Okay. You head over into that area where he pointed out, and you areas, boxes and crates have been placed that haven't been lifted up, and you see kind of patterns of dust and debris kind of around these squarish areas. You do see one that's like this longer rectangle. That may have been it. And then with a 23, you do find, kind of over in that area, just a simple brass button on the floor next to that longer rectangle.
Charles will look back to see if the quartermaster is paying attention to him at all.
You look back, he's directing somebody else.
Charles will open it real quick, kind of discreetly. Charles will tell Wrath mentally, Wrath, would you get in between... Would you use your body to try and hide what I'm looking at here?
Okay.
Just kind of like physically obstruct. So and once he's kind of physically obstructing it, I'll press the button.
Oh no, sorry, like a shirt button.
Oh, a shirt button. I thought it was like a button.
Yeah.
Button. Like, oh.
I got a secret button.
Secret compartment. No. Sorry, a shirt button. My bad.
I'm gonna crack this case wide open. No, okay. A shirt button. Okay, Charles will definitely grab that.
Okay.
And kind of think to himself, that's very oddly specific. Why would that be? It's not, like, I guess you can't really glean much from a button, but, like, is it fancy? Is it, like, made of metal? Or is it, like...
It's a simple brass button.
Simple brass.
Kind of smallish, with not a clasp, but a loop on the back to tie it on or to sew it onto a shirt.
Okay.
Just kind of a simple button.
So nothing fancy. Alright.
Are there any groups of people we know wear that kind of button that looks like that?
Yeah, I want to look at the quartermaster's shirt and like the immediate crews. And is it just one of theirs for whatever reason?
Make a perception check.
Okay. Wrath, would you help me with that?
Yeah.
That's still not great. Oh, and my perception's absolute poop. So, 9.
9 total?
So 9.
Okay. You start looking at the crew and at the quartermaster and their shirts and things like that, and in this low light, it's hard to tell what is there. Some of them do have button-up shirts. Some of them, the quartermaster's vest is buttoned up, but it's hard to tell with what from this distance, if it's wooden or otherwise, the buttons.
Okay.
But it's hard to tell from in the low light that's here. And
Charles
whatnot.
will go back up to the main group and kind of tell them he found.
Okay. Open book. Looks at the button. Looks. Looking like that's kind of weird. Yeah.
I thought so as well.
I might be able to use locate that to enhance locate object. Maybe find the wearer of the button.
It depends on if. As weird as this sounds, it depends on if the button still thinks of itself as part of the shirt.
True. I'll prepare all my funkiest spells. We'll see what we can do tomorrow.
Well, And she kind of thinks for a sec, and let me check one more thing. Check one thing here. You can see her kind of look around, and well, if you can, if I can see the button, I might be able to actually. I do have that spell prepared today.
Ooh.
She's a
So-
spellcaster. Cool. All right.
Good to know.
So she kind of grabs the button if you're handing it over. And
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, and starts casting locate object. She closes her eyes for a bit, and well, it worked. Seems to be like it feels like it's part of something else down below. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go.
I wild shape into like a little sparrow and flutter behind her.
Okay. Anyone else following, or
Yeah, we're all following. I'm.
okay?
Not
Fair
going
enough.
alone.
She goes down one flight, closes her eyes, goes down the next flight of stairs, goes down the next flight of stairs to the hold. Okay, it's no longer below. And she starts walking around like she's looking at things, but at one point her eyes kind of go wide as she then turns to each of you and very quietly says, well, this seems to belong to the big guy over there. And where as she's pointing over in that direction, or like motioning over to that point, the only person over there that you can see that's big is the quartermaster.
Well, honestly, he's there all the time. That could be a coincidence, but
Could mean nothing. But why I can't talk, I'm a sparrow.
Or it could mean that he was involved somehow. I'm always one to
I could see that.
think the worst. But either way, moving on him now might not be a good idea.
Probably not.
You should read his mind, Charles.
If we can get above deck, right above where he is, I can simply read his mind from above, and he won't be able to tell it's me. He'll know someone's probing his mind. But
I'm gonna have to step away for a few minutes.
I
No, I
we're
think-
gonna have to wrap up here.
I think at that point, as you attempt to look into this guy's mind, I think that's where we're going to pick up next week.
Okay.
So,
Perfect. All right.
a mystery is afoot.
By this, there are
And Michael's back.
No, I've been listening the whole time. Sorry.
Okay, good.
Alright,
Yeah.
I gotta get going.
No, I've been listening the whole time. Sorry, I have to rock my kid to sleep.
You're good.
Understandable. Yeah.